Okay, so you guys have had the last 2 weeks to basically hang out in town and do whatever you normally do. Uh, just to put Richard on the spot again, um, that regular client comes back in to let you know that he has more information if you have amassed the coin he requires.
Yes, I do. What do you have?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yes, I have the coins if you have the info.
Um, I have some info. I did some asking around. Um, I figured out who he got the job from, and I can set up a meeting for that if that interests you.
Yes, please do.
He holds out his hand.
I dropped 10 coins in his hand,
Okay.
one by one.
Um, there is a local contact, goes by the name of Goldface, who sets up a lot of jobs in Adria. And apparently, he set your father up with this contact for some kind of experimental task. And that was basically all I could get. There was no follow up. Goldface said that he completed the task and was like Goldface received his commission, so he was under the impression that everything was fine, but he didn't have any further information.
How can I meet Goldface?
Well, for starters, don't call him Goldfish because that'll really annoy him. Um, he's not easy to get a hold of. I had to go through two secondary parties. Like, I had a friend tell a friend to set up a meeting because he is very covert about his exchanges. But I could definitely lead you in that direction if you wanted to inquire about a meeting.
Yes, please.
Okay. He gives you the name of two contacts. Basically, go tell Jim that you need Steve to get a hold of Goldface and how he's supposed to leave word for you, and pay the accommodating fee along the way.
I will thank him, and if he hears anything else, please let me know.
I will keep my ears open. Um, I haven't heard anything after the job was done, so he seems to have just like vanished off the face of the earth.
I will find the answer to this. If I have to burn the city down, I will supply the matches.
Fair enough. Okay, Richard, what are you doing during your 2 weeks off?
We said profession is what, 5 days a week?
Yeah.
I think that's what we came to. Yeah.
So profession for the first five. I crafted two scrolls for the Saturday, Sunday, and then profession for the next 5 days.
Okay, hang on. I think we might have a little bit of a crossover window here just because it's exactly 2 weeks between the two jobs, just by happenstance. But we can figure out the math as we go.
The scrolls are first level caster, so they're really cheap. So one a day.
No, that's totally fine. I'm not worried about that. I just meant that for everybody's profession roles for their income. Okay, Lex, what are you doing for the break?
Lex would be putting on his disguise and performing at the Bent Cog throughout the break. Seemed to have gone really well in the beginning, but the audience really seemed to get tired of him near the end. He probably has to work on new material. I was back-to-back not once.
And Timothy, you were just continuing to rat catch?
Yeah, rat catch, and then obviously during this 2 weeks, I would find my place of residency.
Okay. I will put the expenses doc in the chat just so everyone can look at it. But you guys should be tracking your expenses on a monthly basis or a daily basis, whatever works out for you. I don't know how old the screenshot is, so it might not line up with the actual expense document if I modified it, but that just gives you a rough idea of what your daily expense is for survival, depending upon your lifestyle. Like for Fox, it only costs him a copper piece a day, and he gets a bonus to begging.
It's a pretty big bonus.
Yeah, plus 10 to begging, you're pretty pathetic.
Plus 5 silver piece a day, that seems reasonable.
Yes, I am.
So just note on your character what lifestyle you are maintaining and just account for that. It's a daily price, so we got 14 days between the jobs, so that would be your daily cost for the next 14 days. For Timothy, whatever you're paying for your rent either is in addition to your lifestyle or has to be managed by the amount of lifestyle you are maintaining.
Okay, so because we agreed upon, or what was it, like 20? Where's the gold pieces for it? I think we said it was like 14 or 28 or something gold pieces for the month for my modest place, my not so shitty place.
I don't remember what the exact total was. I just assumed you wrote it down. I can do some research and get back to you on it.
Yeah,
again, not
okay,
specifically important at this moment, just for everyone's reference. With a lot of downtime in the game, there's going to be a lot of time that you need to feed yourself and a place to stay and all that kind of fun stuff while you are not adventuring. Okay, Richard, when are you planning on going to see Jim?
So when I met this guy, was that at the first of the 2 weeks or at the end of the 2 weeks?
The first time you met him was right before the first job, and then he came back about a week later.
All right, yeah. So after he leaves, I will go find Jim to start arranging the setup.
Okay, when you meet up with Jim, he kind of looks you up and down and says, I think this might be out of your league.
Care to explain?
You don't look like you can afford what you're asking for.
If you were to put a price on what you think, let me know.
I couldn't go less than 6 silver.
I know this is eating up Jaghead. How about 8 silver?
Okay, I can do 8 silver. Have you got 8 silver? Or is it going to be like a week while you go and find the money?
I've got it.
Did you just haggle up?
Yeah, he haggled up.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my dad. I'm not
We'll talk
trying
about this
to
later.
pinch pennies.
Yeah, he's basically suggesting that 6 days' pay is more than you could possibly have on hand. And then he offers 8 days' pay. And the guy's like, okay, fair enough. He lets you know that appointments with Goldface usually run about 10 silver, depending upon the business at hand.
How long will it take to set up a meeting with Goldface?
I can talk to my contact today. Probably let you know for tomorrow. Is there a specific time you want to meet?
Sunset.
Okay. Well, I will set up a meeting for sunset tomorrow, and relay the location when Goldface agrees.
Sounds good. And I quickly leave.
Okay. So the following morning, he comes back, let you know that Goldface has agreed to your terms, and asks if you have the 10 silver pieces.
Yep, I drop a gold coin in his hand.
He kind of picks it up and looks at it, bites it. He's like, well, okay, looks official. He gives you the location. It's an alley on the south side of Adria. Be there at sundown.
All right, I'll be there.
Okay. Can you see the blue house and the brown house? Yep. I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
you guys were centered in the right spot. Okay. So you're supposed to meet him by the cemetery wall. And you go there and are waiting for a little while. And then you see like a weird flash come between the two houses there. It's like a little reflective disc. And there's a man standing between the two buildings in the shadows, waving you over.
I carefully walk over there.
Okay. He says, "You're Richard?"
Yes.
Goldface is wearing this like very plain, probably looks like it's made out of like polished copper or brass mask. Maybe it's just paint, but it basically obscures all of his features. He's got a hood up, and there's nothing ornate about the mask. It seems like it's like just a basic face press mask, not even molded specifically to his face. I hear you have something you need to discuss.
Yes. Trying to think if I should lead with my father. I don't want to give him too much power. I'm looking for a man who's dear to me, Garen. He went missing a few months ago, and you might know something about it.
Do I have the name wrong? Is it Goran or Garen?
Garen, I may have gotten it wrong.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't saving the token as the wrong thingy.
No, you got it right.
I haven't seen Garen since he took the commission.
Do you know who passed him the job?
I do.
What will it take for me to know?
I think it would take a lot. It is not functional for my line of work to reveal my clientele.
What can you tell me about the job?
It was a specialized job. Some kind of advanced engineering was required. Your father Garen was one of like 4 possibilities, and he was the first one to agree to the terms. I gave him the contact information, and that was the last I spoke to him.
Do you know any of the other names?
Other names of what?
The other 3 possible candidates.
I do.
Can I have one of the names?
I don't think that would be viable. In addition to the fact that they don't have any information.
Yeah, I was going to talk to them make sure if they get approached that, they can possibly come and let me know.
Well, if they were approached, they would probably be approached through me because I didn't forward any information. I recruited all of these individuals personally. That is my job. So the people that I interviewed for this position were not given any information beyond what expertise I needed and whether or not they were capable of doing the task at hand. And that was pretty much the end of the discussion. Two of them expressed a possible interest, and then your friend Garen backed out. And when he backed out, the other guy was like, I don't know if I really want to get involved in this. And then I started searching for more applicants. I had to go outside of the city. And then your dad, or I keep saying your dad, and he doesn't even know that. Then Garen came back to me and said that he was interested, and I hadn't set up anything else, so I sent him off to the contact.
Can you tell me anything about the job itself? You said special engineering, but are they building or demolition or what?
Probably shouldn't be saying this, but I don't think that it'll really help you in any way, but it was a very meticulous process that only required one individual.
So you approached Garen just because he was an engineer, or did he show talent in a specific skill set?
I heard from someone that he had worked for that he had some impressive skills, and when I approached him, he confirmed that he had said skills, and we went from there. We had a couple of meetings while we discussed what was involved, and he seemed a little put off by the secrecy of the situation, and I think ultimately that was what made him decide he wasn't interested, that it was a little too shady for his taste. And then, like I said, he just had a change of heart, did a complete 180 and said he was in.
Let me ask you, do you know what the value of the commission was going to be?
I get 10% for my services, and I was paid 20 gold pieces for this commission. That's why I put so much effort into it. So what my task was to find the person who could do the job, but I don't know what the job is, and I don't know how much the job would have paid beyond doing introductions. Like, sometimes when I do jobs, I am the job, and I'm just trying to find someone to farm it out to, in which case I take my commission off the top, and I know what the whole price of the job is, because that's what the client's paying for. But in this case, the client was only paying for introductions. He needed a specialist, and I found him a specialist.
Next time this client's looking for someone, can you recommend me? I apprentice under it, Garen. I might be some use.
This is the part of the scenario that is weird. Garen never surfaced again, and the commission was never re-recruited. Like, whatever Garen was doing, I assumed that he completed. Otherwise, we'd be looking for a new specialist.
And you haven't heard anything from Garen after this finished, have you?
I haven't heard anything since he went to meet the contact. I received my commission when he agreed to the task, and that was the end of it.
But so what if I were to do a job for you to prove my worth to earn the name of the person who did the commission?
You want to roll a diplomacy check? I got a ping in Discord, which seems weird. Maybe it was on in the background for you. I just realized that I'm in streaming mode, so I shouldn't be getting pings. Good job. He reiterates his position about revealing contacts. You can roll a sense motive check. You get the impression that he is trying to lead you on with adding some I don't even know what the hell the word is. Basically bribe him in a less monetary way and more favor way.
Is there anything I can do for you? I have some skill sets and I have some friends. Maybe we can be a quid pro quo.
Well, I don't have any specific uses for your skill set. From what I know of your father's abilities, it's a little out of my pay grade. But
Not father.
Sorry, out of your master, apprentice, trainer, whoever the official term is. What do you call the person who trains you?
Your
Mentor
master
or master.
or senpai.
No, there's yeah, master is
Just
one
mentor.
term. Yeah, mentor. That's the word I was looking. Your mentor. But if I was in a position where I could facilitate a meeting of sorts, would that be worthy of some consideration?
I'd be amenable to that.
Okay, well, I have a lot of jobs that need slots filled. Some of them require specialized training, but others are fairly basic. So if I come up with something that I think will work for you, obviously the job would pay, and the favor would be based on whether or not you are happy with the outcome of the transaction.
Sounds good. You can find me at the Bent Cog. Just ask for the house special.
I will send my page when I have something for you.
I thank him and I take my leave.
Okay, so you guys round out your week. Lex, a couple of days before you were expecting your next contact for a job, you get a message from Goldface.
Oh.
He would like to set up a meeting, and he has some things he needs to discuss.
Fair enough. I will leave word with uh, Timothy that I'll be out on an errand at this time. And I will head to the meeting.
Okay. When you get there, Goldface informs you that he has an elaborate job that is going to require delicate operations. And he's got a piecemeal crew that he can put together, but he would much rather a more cohesive group. So he's got anyone you need to fill in slots, but for the core group, he'd rather have a leader and companions than try to mix and match. How are your infiltration skills?
I'd say my infiltration skills are they're decent enough. I also have know a couple people that are a lot better than me at that. I think we can handle that. Can I ask how well guarded the target is?
This would be a non violent act. In fact, that is a precursor. There is no compensation if you are discovered in any capacity on this job. But the actual target, while very valuable, is not particularly well guarded. The issue is not being detected while achieving the goal.
Okay. I have a few guys that should be able to handle that. How are we looking in terms of not being detected, not well guarded? Is there a significant number of guards or lookouts?
This will be a hide in plain sight type of affair.
That's up my alley.
Again, the guards are not going to be the issue. The issue is being seen.
Wonderful. Okay, I have a few people that I think would be perfect for the job.
Okay.
Can I?
He tells you the basic breakdown. Team 1 will be 2 people, a guest and an escort, that will be going to a party. Team 2 will be a driver and a manservant for the coach. Team 3 will infiltrate as employees, a cook and a maid.
Interesting. Okay.
So, of those tasks, figure out which roles you guys can fill and let me know what you need.
Will do. So you said the guest and escort, the third was cook and maid. What was the middle two?
Middle 2 are driver and manservant.
Okay. Got the guest, we got the manservant, cook and maid and driver. Well, okay. I will have to get back to you. What's the time frame looking like for this?
The job is on the eve of the Festival of Masks. So you have 3 days of prep. We will probably need 2 of those just to get all of the arrangements set up.
Wonderful. Can I see, is this at night? or in the morning?
Yes,
or what time of day?
the Festival of Masks begins at dusk.
Wonderful. Oh, sorry, I meant like right now. Is this the morning or at night? Or...
I don't remember specifically.
Okay.
I would assume that if he's meeting with you, unless it is urgent, he would be meeting with you at least at sundown, just so that there is good cover in the shadows.
Fair. Then I will let him know what I will need in the morning then, if that works.
Okay.
Wonderful.
He will send a page to collect your requirements in the morning.
Perfect. We need a bat signal. Okay.
No.
A signal for the group to assemble.
That's called knocking on my front door, because I'm pretty sure I have a rogue living in the basement, and you're staying at the inn with the other party members.
That's fair. Yeah. I will go as Peter to your place, and I will let you know we need to meet at the Ben Cog in a few minutes. So if you can get everyone dressed and ready, we might have a job.
Am I supposed to dress the rogue now too?
I'd like to believe you have, clean clothes, shower,
Fox,
please.
Fox,
Soap?
we agreed. You said you're staying in my basement, right? Okay, actually, I'm
Yes,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, you're okay. 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 Yeah, I will go. I will tell Fox, or I'll go downstairs and tell you need to shower and get changed. We got summoned.
Wonderful. And you've been in the sewers for weeks. Please use soap.
Hey.
Yeah, just go
You
take
wanna
a shower at the local shower house where they
Or
have
bath.
indoor plumbing.
I went to the nearest fountain and dived in.
I think there's actually a bathhouse close by.
I think you mentioned it, yeah.
Bathhouses would be quite common in the city.
Wonderful.
The blue X is your house, Timothy?
Yes.
Okay, so you're literally like 100 feet away from the
Right,
cog.
Yeah, I did that on purpose, so in case something did happen, it wasn't it was a quick distance for them to get to me.
Nope, that's fair. I was just surprised at how close that was.
Fair.
Can literally
That
have
was
a bat
that was the
signal and I would
same.
see it.
Yeah, that was the same street that you guys entered the sewer off of.
Yeah, you also did recommend this because there's a sewer. You said the sewer gate is pretty much right in front of my house.
Yeah. No, it's a good location, no doubt about that. I was just scrolling across the map and saw the big blue X. Even this map is horribly out of date. Like, everything on this map is still square because I haven't done any of the edges on anything. Well, I have in the actual map. Like, if you go into the halfling area, it's literally a perfect square, whereas now it's all, like, fade to gravel. And I've trimmed all the roads.
Oh, okay.
I went through and added a whole bunch of, like, little details to it, but still have a lot to do. Mainly the castles. I have to do each of the castles. Like, the Van Doon place in the center of town, on the map, is literally just a stone square. But I obviously have a more detailed one. It's just when I was making this map, I want to make this map be the master map so that anytime I want to do something, I can pull the sub-maps right off of it. So when I'm detailing stuff, at least the ground level, I'm doing it right on this map. So I think I posted the Van Doon map. But all that decorativeness with the street around it and whatnot, that is literally just cut right out of this map, out of the better version.
Fair. Well, very nice. I will also go and find Richard and let him know. I have another job you might be interested in.
Well, you helped set me up on the last one. I'm good to try again.
Wonderful. I assume you're a decent cook if you work at this place?
No, I just run it. I have someone else who does the cook.
Well, you can... I guess you can look like a manservant. Fair enough. Okay, fair.
Oh, so yeah, I can drive or manservant pretty easy.
Yeah, it's all about looking subservient. It should be fine.
And I hired a maid to do all my cooking for dirt cheap, so.
Yeah, you'd burn Robin. Did someone just shout something? Did you hear that? Or was that the wind?
We got. I think I heard something.
Oh, I was referring to the chat.
No. um. How many people we got? 5. So driver and manservant.
Well, I'll probably request. How are we bringing in Mel? Or is she just gonna be one of the people? Like, we'll need a cook, and she'll just be one of the people. I assume is the plan, so we can do that unless she's the cook that works for you and you want to bring her in. I'm not sure if we worked that out, but I'll probably just go with the first half. You would probably be great as... I think a driver for you, Timothy. Being out on the street is probably where you're going to be best at.
Are you sure?
What do you think?
Are we at the cog right now?
Yeah.
We are.
Do you disagree? I just thought having access to the streets would be great for you.
I was thinking my illusion magic might come into play a lot inside.
Do you want to be a manservant then?
Yeah, I mean, we could see disguise self. I can take silent image and I feel like silent image could come into play. I could technically leave the carriage if I'm on a silent image, or leave a silent image on the carriage. Yeah, no, there's multiple ways we can do this. I'm fine being the driver.
Okay, fair. I was just assuming having access to the roads if you need to get into the sewer or anything, you know. Look,
I am sewer man.
You spent 2 weeks in the sewer. So as I'm concerned, that's where you live now. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you spent more time in there than in your own house.
Well, if I spent 8 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, yeah.
So for the infiltration team, what exactly do we need for that part?
Well, we don't know yet, but this is a non-combat mission. The goal is whatever we're supposed
just for
to do.
Context, well, illusions are really, really awesome. 1 natural 20 fucks your illusion.
Yeah.
And this isn't
Fair.
if you do a good enough job, you get half the pay. It's if you fuck it up, you're gone.
You get none. Yeah. No, that's fair. No, I'll probably stick with the carriage driver. This is a non-combat mission.
Yeah, the goal is to not be detected. Whatever we're supposed to do, we are not supposed to be detected. So subtlety is going to be key. Whoever is going to be in the building, like the maid, the manservant, the cook, whatever abuse you take from any patron, suck it up, do not fight, that kind of thing.
Okie dokie.
Uh, you've been out on streets a lot. You also have the look of a person that's probably. Do you want to be the maid or the manservant? The maid probably is female, huh? Do you want to be the manservant or the cook? How's your culinary skills?
Well, I have thrown some things together, like a rat, into a fire to cook to eat. So if I need to cook, I guess I can.
Okay, that is creative. I love the creativity in that. How's your cleaning skills?
I don't know. My basement's pretty messy.
Well, if you clean up the bodies, we wouldn't have a problem.
That's true.